Hello YouTube, and welcome to another DBTGamer special. This is another Digimon card game deck video. Recently, I've been looking over my YouTube videos, especially in the Digimon area, and the green deck with the Terramons doesn't appear to be attracting that much attention anymore. So I decided to pivot and change things up. I've been working on a yellow Accel deck, and please bear in mind, this deck is in a rough state, and today I just wanted to show it off, and this was made from cards that were given to me by my friend Zonova. I also traded some cards at tournaments, and I grabbed whatever cards I could from my folder without card sharing from other decks. I wanted to push myself and try out a new deck and try and learn something new, and yeah, it was a fun experience. Anyway, so let's get on to my yellow Accel deck. Right, so for the eggs, I've got a Kokomon, 2 of those. I like the card art because he's reading his little brother a story. This one, if you have one of a Digimon, your opponent gets minus 2,000 DP for the turn. So that's good. Teamwork bits for Dreamwork. And then I've got 3 of the Pinamon, which is the Accel strats. You can lower Digivolution cost as long as this one is in your stack. So yeah. So I've got 3 of these because this is the main strategy of the deck. And the other 2 are for extras. Now, you may argue, why not run 4 Pinamon and just go all in on Accel? I like to have 5 eggs because, you know, it's the max you can have. And if you can make it work, you may as well go for it. It gives your deck a little bit of versatility. Anyway, next we're going to go on to the Tamers. Now, the Tamers I've chosen, these might change by tonight when I go to the tournament in Huddersfield. I've only tested this deck once. I had a duel the other day with Zonova, and I didn't win, but I feel like it went well. Anyway, I've got this Willis. This I'm thinking about changing out because it's not that good. I got 2 Karis. These 2, I might keep one, but I'm thinking about swapping both of these out for 2 Mimis, which will be deck shared from the Terramon deck. Or maybe I can get 2 more copies. We'll have to wait and see. So, there we go. Now, the option cards. These I'm a bit more impressed with. Myself. Flame Hell Scythe. This, if your opponent Digimon gets a minus 6,000 DP, then play 1 purple or yellow Digimon with 6,000 DP or less from your trash without paying the cost. This is basically Monster Reborn for a champion or even some very small ultimates. So yeah, I like this card. I'll go back to that one later. That was kind of complicated. I've got a lot of memory boost in this deck. These are mostly to supplement because I haven't got the right tamers. Most people use Analog Youth, but I'm using these right now because extra memory, and I get to reveal more cards and add more cards to my hand. So I've got a Chrome memory boost, a Citrus memory boost. These both came from a booster pack lately, which was... These are both really helpful. The next two cards... are two yellow memory boosters. I got these as a trade recently. Just nice for the search and grabbing more yellow cards. This deck is very yellow. So, yeah. This deck is mostly yellow and... yeah, it's mostly yellow. There's a bit green, and I suppose some double colours as well. Next option card is Holy Flame. One of your opponent's Digimon gets -3 security. It's a very basic card, but I thought it might be useful, especially if it's in the security stack. Now on to the 3 main cards, which you need at least 3 or 4 of in the deck, I feel. The Singularity of Chaos. When you got a Chaosmon with an Accel trait, a Chaosmon in its name or an Accel trait, you may ignore this card's color requirements, gain 1 extra memory, add this card to your hand. You may play 1 Digimon with Accel trait and reduce the cost by 4, then play this card at the bottom of the Digimon's evolution stack. And its inheritance is pretty good as well. If this Digimon has Chaosmon in its name, trash your opponent gets -3000 DP to security for the next turn. So yeah, I'm running 3 of those because they are definitely good. So yeah, that's that. Now, on to a card which I got for ages ago, and I used to play more at Castleford. I was thinking about going to Castleford yesterday, but I was too tired. I really didn't have the energy for it. Don't push yourself too hard, keep yourself healthy. Trinity Burst. This is a card that can... while you have a level 5 War Groundmon, Towermon, or Rapidmon, you may ignore this card's color requirements. Play 1 War Groundmon token, 1 Towermon token, and 1 Rapidmon token. But all these tokens will have a attack power of 6000 DP. And then one of your level 5 Digimon gains Alliance and can attack twice this turn. So, yeah, that's great. It also... The only downside is this thing costs 8. It's a really high cost. But it is cool, just the thought of everybody helping each other out. Security, you may play 1 level 5 War Groundmon, Towermon, or Rapidmon from your hand without paying the cost, which I do have in this deck to make this work. So, I did think about this. This is not just thrown together on a wing or a prayer. There was some thought and some strategy. Next, we're going to go on to the rookies of the deck. This, I'm not 100% happy with, but I'm relatively happy with. I've got 1 Calamon, which is just nice for lowering cost, and also lowering DP and helping with evolutions. And also adding extra shield when it's destroyed. So, yeah, he's great. And I love the art. He's just got so much food. He's so happy. Then we're on to 1, 2, 3 copies of Lilomon, which lets you search out one yellow. Reveal the top 3 cards, add 1 Digimon with Chaosmon in its name or Accel, and 1 option card with Accel trait among its theme, then return the rest to your bottom of my deck. That is crazy good. Oh, I've also got a 4th one of those. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Falcomon. I like Falcomon. It was one of my favourite Digimon partners from Data Squad. Keenan's relationship with Falcomon was important and special, I thought. This one, when this Digimon would digivolve into an Accel trait, reduced cost by 1. Yeah, this deck, a lot of it is based around reducing cost for your bigger plays, so you got more memory to go around later. Which is the sort of person I am, because I hate having not that much memory to play with. Then, from my old deck, I managed to find 2 spare cards, which I thought might be helpful. A pair of Terriermons. Terra number 1 is the Terriermon Eater Burger. This is the one that lets you search for a 2-colour card and a Henry. There's no Henrys in this deck, but it does get you the 2-colour cards. And then you also get to search 4 cards. And then I've also got this Terriermon, which lets you search 5 cards, add 1 to your deck, with Rapidmon or Gargamon. You can guess what that's for. I'll explain in a moment. Next, we are on to the champions. You got 1, 2, 3 copies of Lilamon. It's a little difficult to pronounce. I'm just gonna call it Adult Simbamon, because that's literally what it is. You evolve this onto one of your Accel monsters, so you can -2 of the evolution cost. The evolution only costs 2, and then it lowers your opponent's DP by 3,000. If you can play a lot of these in one turn, you can just wipe monsters off the board. That's always helpful, I feel. Next, we have 1, 2, 3 copies of Deuterimon. When did you all suspend one of your opponent's Digimon? It's just nice for suspension. Then, referring back to earlier, we have 1 of this Rapidmon, which when it's suspended, minuses 4,000 DP to security. So, yeah, that's got a decent attack to that. And then we got this one. When you spend one of your opponent's Digimon, well, each turn where you can do up to 3 and -5,000. Yeah, I just thought that was nice for the removal strats. And then we have 1 hybrid Digimon. I found this in my folder, and I forgot I had it, but I was surprised and happy because it can digivolve a cost of 2 if you're using the right tamer. But otherwise it's a 3, which is a pretty low cost still. you can search your step for more hybrids, but that's not really going to work in mine. But if it's in your security, you may draw one card if you have 7 of your cards in your hand. So that's cool, you know. I was thinking about putting Kazumon in the deck. My friend Zono found me one. I just wanted to have one hybrid. I like the hybrid idea because you can just Spirit Evolve and rush in and do a quick attack. But this, we both agreed it was better. Anyway, now on to the level 5s. Okay, got 1, 2, 3 copies of Crobon. This one, spend one of your opponent's Digimon and plus 3,000 and plus 3,000 DP to one of your monsters until the end of the turn, and then your Digimon may attack. May, you don't have to, but there you go. So 3 copies of that, and then 3 copies of Loader Leomon. On play, when Digivolving until the end of your opponent's turn. For 1 turn, the Digimon can't activate when Digivolving effects, and minus 3,000 DP. So that's useful. And minus 4,000 DP in securities, and when your opponent may Digimon attacks, you may change the attacking target of this Digimon. So yeah, that's a little bit of a redirect. That's always nice. Oh yeah. When this monster attacks and deletes, your opponent's deck, you may check security for battle ends. So yeah. There's a lot of extra effects on these cards. You can really stack things up. This one, just when this monster will be deleted in the attraction card, top of security is deleted. So yeah, so it's a bit of revenge there. Then my last level 5 is Talmon. This is mostly just to make Trinity Bursts work, just like the Rapid Mons. You don't need it to make Trinity Bursts work, but it kind of helps. And this also has Barrier, and it's got a decent attack stat. And I can't really use the when Digivolve effect, I can't use its security effect, but everything else is fair game. So you can see where I was going with that. And now on to the level 6s. Just give me a second. So on to level 6s. I've got 6 of these. We have the 3 copies of Val Rudramon, the legendary bird Digimon. When this Digimon would Digivolve if the Accel type trait reduced cost by 5. Yep, that's a serious reduction. On play, when Digivolving, spend all your opponent's Digimon and plus 3,000 to all yours. This Digimon at the end of your DNA Digivolve into a Chaosmon, then you may attack again. So yeah, that's a pretty crazy card. And then we have Bancho Leomon, which is quite. Oh yeah, it's also a security effect of inherit effect of minus 4,000 once per turn for 1 Digimon. And then we got Bancho Leomon. When this card would be played, minus cost 5. One of your opponents gets minus 5,000 DP to the end of your turn. This Digimon may any of your Digimon may damage your vote into Chaosmon. And then attack again. Once per turn, when one of your opponent's Digimon attacks, you may change direction to this Digimon. So yeah, save your monsters and say, picking on my weak friends. Why do you fight? Why do you fight me, a real man? I love the card art. He's got his arms folded. He knows he's cool and he knows he's the boss. I like Bancho Leomon. I especially liked him in Digimon Data Squad with Spencer Damon. Then I have 1, 2, 3 Chaosmons. They're all different. This is a very basic Chaosmon. This was the first Chaosmon I ever actually got. You may have seen this in one of my previous videos, but if you haven't, I'll just explain this again. It's got piercing. And this Digimon attacks, you may delete an opponent's Digimon. If it performs security checks, when Digimon unsuspend, it can attack again. So yeah, let's say if you've already attacked with Bancho Leomon, you can play this on top if you've got the memory left, and then just hit them again. Actually, even if your memory's low, you can just play this and just hit them again. Yes, you give them like maybe 5, 6 memory, but you could do it if you just want to go for a quick stab. Then we got Chaosmon. This one, when Digivolving, unsuspend with 2 specific Digimon on each other. Yeah. You got Barrier, which you can use when your security shields to save your monster. I can also do it with Talmon. I've got Blocker, which is useful. And then I've got Partition when this Digimon with each specific Digimon would lead the battle area. Your effects may play each specific Digimon. May play without playing the cost. So yeah, if somehow it dies, it'll split into one Bancho Leomon and one Varudamon. So yeah, if you lose it, you don't lose it completely. Then we got Chaosmon Valderam. This has an extra security stab. It only costs 5, where it also has the partition effect when this Digimon with the specific Digimon cards would leave the battlefield. Yes, it has the splitting apart as well if it leaves the field. And when Digivolving for each Digimon, for each level 6 Digimon cards, you may spend one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers and gain 1 memory. Then one of your Digimon can activate on play effects or unsuspend until the end of their turn. So yeah, that's my Accel deck at the moment. I am hoping to improve it. In the comments, maybe suggest some ways that I can improve it. I would love to hear some feedback because I am still new to this deck. So yeah. The last Digimon tournament, I won 1, lost 2. The game I won was a Bloom deck. I was playing my Terriermon deck. I lost to a Reptile deck, but I did manage to push him a little bit. There was a bit of back and forth in the second round. And the first one was a Rika deck, which I had no chance against at all, really. The Terriermon deck, I have added 2 copies of Agility Training. Maybe I'll show that off later when there's some more changes to it. Anyway, on to the next part of this video. I have 2 Digimon packs to open here. So, let's open them. I'll be right back. Okay, and we are back. We are on to the 2 packs. It's a tournament pack which has 1 card and a Digimon Time Stranger pack. I chose Time Stranger because it's a new set. I thought I might pull something good and maybe I can trade it away for Rapidmon X Antibody, which I am trying to get hold of. I believe that one of my friends at the tournaments might have some spare ones to trade, so hopefully I can get something good that I can trade, give him to, rather than just giving him about 10 quid in money. So let's see if the boost pack gods are on my side. So we got a level 3 Protectmon. This is an Appmon, and it can block with timing. So a rookie with blocker. Never seen that before. I've got Metal Greymon. This is a red and black card. This is obviously for a Greymon deck, and if you have a level 6 or higher Digimon, you may play without battling without paying the cost. And this card, when it attacks and change, delete when your opponent's Digimon with the lowest DP. So yeah. We've got Locomon. I always like the Locomon movie from Tamers. When Digimon reveal top 3 cards, and you may play 1 Digimon with you reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. You may play 1 cost 5 or lower machine, cyborg, or TS monster, paying the cost. That's actually pretty cool. If I had a train on deck, I could a train that would be good. Garurumon. Let's just spam monsters. Tapemon. Just a little baby. I've got Wargroundmon. I like Wargroundmon. The mechanical parts make it look quite cool. If you have 4 or few cards in your hand, you may play this card and reduce cost by 2, and then delete when your opponent's 4 or lower Digimon. We got Garurumon. It's Garurumon with pants or trousers. When Digimon you may spend, just Digimon spend. Cool. Your opponent, you got the Fagujimon. When this card is trashed from your hand, with 5 of your cards in your hand, draw 1. So yeah, it's a nice draw, I suppose. On a play, attacking trash by trash from 1 card, you can lower DP of your opponent's one of your opponent's Digimon. That's cool. So attack lowering and drawing things. Submarimon. This has got the armor purge, and you can if you have a tamer, you can play a tamer with. You may play 1 tamer card with TS and reduce cost by 2. That's pretty cool. Then we got Hackmon, which is an Appmon. Yep. And they got Dzepamon. Unite one your opponent's Digimon this turn until the end. You can return one of your opponent's Digimon with the system life or transmission to your hand. So gets things back, I suppose. And it's also it's another Appmon, I think. They've got Aegismon, which I believe is the main Digimon mascot for Digimon Time Stranger. It's a level 4. it evolves to Digimon. It's got Barrier, which is cool, and it can add to your security stat. And Tamer cost reduce without playing. Or you can play a Tamer without playing the cost. That's pretty cool. And then the card in the tournament pack was Flame Inferno. It's an option card. Costs a lot. And this card would be used. When this card will be used, if your opponent has 10 or more cards in their hand, they have to reduce the cost by 3. Then you may delete one of your opponent's Digimon. Delete one of the opponent's Digimon that's level 6 or lower. Then by deleting your evil or 4 energy Digimon, you may play one Creepymon from your trash. The Digimon now has Rush and Blocker until your opponent's turn. That is crazy, but no wonder because of the cost. Anyway, thank you for watching this video on my yellow Digimon Accel deck. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.